Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from notionhub, and in this video, I'll be showing you all the best features of the Infinix Smart 4 Plus. By the way, I've already posted a dedicated video for the tips and tricks section where I've talked about many things which I won't be covering in this video. So definitely check out that video as well, link will be in the description. Now with that said, the most highlighting feature about this phone would be its massive battery. This phone sports a massive 6000 mAh battery, and for a normal user, it can easily last you for more than 2 days. Next, this phone also packs in some decent performance. Under the hood, it sports a MediaTek Helio 825 processor with PowerVia GE8320 GPU with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. These are the benchmark scores. In terms of performance, it is pretty decent, and for a normal user, it's definitely more than sufficient. Next, this phone also has a pretty huge display. It has a 6.82-inch display with HD+ resolution, a mini dewdrop notch with 90.5% screen-to-body ratio. Here's a quick look at the display. Next, this phone also has some pretty impressive cameras, especially considering the price. On the rear, it has a 13MP primary camera, and for selfies, we get an 8MP camera with f2.0 aperture. These are some sample shots. Next, this phone has an awesome feature called Freezer. Now, just like your real freezer, you can actually freeze applications on this phone. Normally what happens is you install a lot of applications on your phone, like EMI calculator, Zomato, food delivery, Zomato, Swiggy, Zepto, whatever. So all these applications are constantly running in the background. You might not use them daily, you might not use them weekly as well, but you want them on your phone. So in this kind of a situation, you can simply freeze all these applications. Once you freeze them, they'll stop running in the background, and whenever you want to use them, you can just go to the freezer, click on the app icon and use them. Once you close the application, once again it will be freezed automatically. It'll save battery and your phone will also run much more smoother. It's definitely an awesome feature, and I wish other phones had it too. Next, we have navigation gestures. Now, by default you get the 3-button navigation bar, but that's pretty old style. You should definitely try out the navigation gestures. Once you enable it, you can swipe from the bottom of the screen to go home, swipe and hold for recent apps. You can swipe from the left side or right side to go back a step. You can swipe from the bottom left or bottom right corner diagonally to trigger Google Assistant. And you also get a small bar at the bottom. You can just swipe on it left or right to quickly switch between applications, just like on the iPhone. Besides that, we have more settings related to sensitivity and stuff. Next, we have dark theme. You can access it from the notification toggles or the display settings. Once you enable this feature, theme of all system elements will switch to dark mode, including system applications, Google applications. Look of all these applications will turn to the dark side. Dark theme helps you save some battery and also puts less stress on your eyes in low lighting conditions. Next, we have Power Boost. Now this is just a fancy name for power saving mode on this phone, and once you enable it, it'll just reduce the performance of your phone and thereby improve the battery life. I personally will not recommend you to use it, but if you think your phone is smooth enough and the battery is very low, you can turn it on. You can also schedule it to automatically turn on and turn off. It can automatically turn on at 20% battery. I think this is a very good feature as well. Next, we have Eye Care. Now once you enable this feature, it puts a warm tint on the screen and reduces the blue light. According to research, blue light emitted by the displays can affect your sleep if you're using your smartphone late at night. So I would recommend you to turn it on and in fact automate it to automatically turn on and turn off at night. Next, we have music gestures. Once you've enabled this feature, when the display is turned off, basically when your phone is locked, you can swipe left to switch to the previous song, you can swipe right to switch to the next song, you can swipe up to stop the song, and swipe down to play the song. Next, we have Flip to Mute. Once you enable this feature, whenever you get a call, you can just flip your phone to mute the call. It's a super handy feature. Next, we have Phone Master. Now this is like advanced settings for your phone. It has some interesting and advanced features like antivirus scanning, data manager, power saving settings, app log, auto start management, and so on. Do check out this application for sure. Next we have schedule power on and off. Now this is definitely a very important feature. I would recommend you to schedule your phone to automatically power off and power on every day at least once. Like you can set up your phone to automatically power off and power on, say at early morning in the 7. If you do this, your phone will definitely perform much smoother. Next we have lift to wake. Once you enable this feature, you can just lift your phone to wake it up. Like normally if you have to wake your phone, you have to double tap it or press the power button. But once you enable this feature, you can just lift your phone to wake it up. Super handy. Next we have tapping wake. Once you enable this feature, you can just double tap the screen to wake it up and double tap the screen to turn off the display. It's a super useful feature and I would recommend you to turn it on. So guys, these are the most important features that you should know about your phone. If I missed out on anything important, do let me know by commenting below this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you don't, hit the dislike button. With that said, thanks for watching this video. See you next time.